Standing between the new and the you, in this open ravine, my soul bears a nude, longing for something it seems I'll never achieve. That something, it causes my inners to bleed. It's a cold, empty feeling when your soul stands alone, open for all to see what it's shown, and still I can't bring myself to the place of leaving the ones who spit in my face. Permit my soul to love what it gets, not what it can't have, leaving me wrecked. Remind my mind of what's free and what's safe, because they've ripped open my heart. They've ripped open my faith. So this is where I've stood, and this is what I've delegated. Fallen to my knees in desperation, self-degraded actions I have took to make me feel appreciated, left me rotting in the muck of fucking unrelated, anywhere, time, place, any person, any face. How dare you say you know my pain? You have never dealt or felt the same torture of my soul. And once again, in isolation, I have pushed away the hands that tried to save this sick and dying patient. So this is where I lie. This is where I've buried me, because I've fallen shy, admitting failure sparingly. And yes, I've slammed the door on helping hands sharing me a better life to live. Well, fuck that life ain't fair to me, and now I run away. Because running's only fair, you see, it leaves me lying here in my despair and misery. And I have fallen out of love with what I thought I was. Insane, I want to shout into the death of what that does. Repulsed to find that I have swallowed depths I'd never taste, and with glances in the mirror, blood and sweat upon my face. And I have bought the lines my critics are selling verse by verse, but in living for their praises, I am dying by their curse, because I'm a lover, not a fighter. Undeveloped, my rope gets tighter into the night. I wait the cold, and I hate this story of mine untold. But though it's dark, I will wait this night, because the sun, she is coming to shine her light. So sun, come back and cover me, because I'm a walking corpse, you see. And if you fall upon my face, you'll chase away this bitter taste of love, of loss, of darker nights. Just hold me close and shine your light, because this is where I rise. This is where you call my name. I open up my eyes. I lift my head. I feel no shame. This is where I step out of the grave I dug myself. This is where your love enraptures me like nothing else. This is where I find the strength I thought I'd never see. Underneath this rotted flesh is a better, stronger me. This is where your hand reaches inside to hold my heart, and I will let you in, because in my eyes you are set apart from everything I've fallen for. I find your soul an open door, and I will walk inside if you will lock me in, because to dwell within your heart is the place I finally win. This is where I win. Thank you. I have one more, and this is kind of a new one, so I hope I get it right. Intertwined in a web of undefined interactions results in my mind seeking constant distractions. I don't want to love if the loving is sharp, jagged bits of truth splitting straight through my heart. But what if I never wake up to the voice that calls out my name, never having a choice to know what I love so pure through and through, never knowing a life where I understood you and all that you showed me about who I could be, never feeling the sun on this soul lost at sea? So I'm closing my eyes and I'm rewriting time. I'm fighting my blood, executing my mind. At war with myself is a battle I lose over and over with no hint of a bruise. Because if we're being honest, the effort I give to defeating myself is the ultimate privilege I waste every day. I am floating away underwater. I sink. My eyes never blink. They search for the hands to pull me above this death that I chose, forfeiting the love that never stopped chasing this flesh undeserving. But isn't that love? So raw, so unnerving, so beautifully selfish, so dramatically painful, holding us close when we are nothing but shameful. But my body, like a weight at the anchor at sea, rests at the bottom, and I'm finally free. I'm free from the torture that accompanies truth, but in running from it, I have orphaned my youth. I have ended a life fixating on thriving when faced with the brutal act of surviving. And is that the story, the tales of the weak, or is it that damned poetic justice we seek? Thank you.